Back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for Aries. Yo, so something amazing just happened in a way. I just realized that the next three signs are going to be the three signs on each one of my platforms. So like all that, so like it's the same energy, Aries, Leo, Taurus. So these are gonna be the order that's about to happen too. So anyway, I don't know why I was telling y'all that, but maybe you guys are about to get like more in ordered, like start having things kind of like in line. You know what I mean? Where you're knocking down targets, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? So you guys will start feeling maybe more confident because of how things are working. So y'all may be doing something different, new. We'll see. What's happening here? Got photo proof, getting evidence. All right, so people are keeping tabs or watching y'all. Yep. So somebody who is uninterested is keeping up with y'all, keeping tabs on y'all at this time, or somebody you guys weren't really that interested. It's somebody who made. So it's one of two things. Either it's somebody who you weren't that interested in, still kind of observing you, watching you, trying to get information on you, or it's somebody that was yeah, they're definitely. It's somebody who is probably most likely not interested in you, and now they're still keeping tabs of you, watching you. They're haunted by you. It's somebody who has memories about you, or has an experience, or has feelings still about you. It's because you're all winning in a way. This is somebody who thinks you have a lot of money, and they also think that you're connecting to other people. That's what's going on here. We got too busy winning, fake flexing, into you, great chemistry. So it's somebody who's haunted by like memories, experiences, times with y'all. Maybe they remember how well things went when they were once with you. Maybe they were in a winning period. Hey y'all, good morning. Maybe they were more in a winning period, or they were just in a better period in life when they had you on their side, or when you guys were together. So it's maybe somebody y'all had a trauma bond or a traumatic connection, or like one of, I'm not gonna say toxic, but it could have been somebody you guys may have put on a pedestal because it says too busy winning. Then you guys had an unexpected ending with the tower. So it's somebody who's keeping tabs of y'all now. And the devil, they're desiring y'all, 3 of Cups. So it's maybe, I don't know, some of y'all, this may be unexpected too, that this person is so obsessed with y'all. They may be trying to end, I don't know, some of y'all may start, they may try to cut off y'all friendships, relationships soon. But I got this Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups. They're trying to come in between a relationship soon, or somebody's going to try to come in between some type of connection that y'all about to get. Y'all about to have one. So it's a connection coming into your lives, or this person is like observing you having a relationship. This could even be friends, because it's the 3 of Cups and it's the 2 of Cups. These could just be relationships. So they may be trying to sever ties with important relationships that y'all have. You may have somebody who's coming back in that way. They've been lingering, they've been watching, and like severing connections that you have could just be like sabotaging other relationships or other things that you have going on. So soon, that's what's about to happen. This could even be rumors, gossip, people talking bad about y'all. You know, and most of y'all is because of a winning season, or because of you guys are, maybe you guys are more attractive during this time because of the devil. You guys are getting things that you wanted. And you guys may not be sharing, let's say with friends, you may not be sharing with acquaintances, you guys may not be telling as much of your secrets, there may not be a lot of intimacy or trust. You guys may be kind of like, I would say, putting yourselves on a pedestal shortly, where you don't really seem to care about other people. And it's like, because I'm winning, so I don't have to pay attention to y'all. So maybe these are people who, like, at one time, you probably would have wanted to have around, needed, you know what I mean? Maybe ask for advice, ask for assistance, tried to call to your aid, and they were like, well, yeah, I don't really hear you, or don't really, it fell onto deaf ears. Because I get those people wanting to come back around. We got this 8 of Cups in reverse. People want to come back around. And most of y'all is because maybe wherever they were at no longer is fulfilling for them. You know what I mean? So it could be that. As if really you winning, or you having some type of successes that they can see now, because they've been keeping tabs on y'all is what I'm saying. They've been watching y'all, so they're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be surprised when they reach out too. So it's a little bit of a resentment behind maybe you guys not like calling, texting, keeping up with them. It seems like you're uninterested, or it seems like I said, you become more empowered by this situation. So maybe this person coming back into your life gives you a sense of like, oh, I got control. Maybe you become aware of that, because that Tower and that Queen of Swords could be a realization that some of y'all have overlooked, that you have power in the relationships. Maybe y'all never had that before. Maybe you've never noticed it before. You know what I mean? Your perception has to change because of the Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords. That's a harsh, that's a hard truth, or a, what do you call it? It's because the Tower here is sudden realization, but it's also something else. The 3 of Swords is a silver lining. So there's you learn a lesson from a pain, from an ache, from an injury, from something that didn't go right. You learned the lesson. You know what I mean? You know how like when you're burning your hand, you know, ooh, don't do that no more. You learn the lesson. So they're coming back around for you guys to do it again, to try it again. So even if these are, like I said, these are past people or past experiences. Some of these are like creative projects. Let's say that you once tried a weight loss journey and it failed to you. You know what I mean? You stopped or you got stagnant, then you went back to it. It goes better again this time. This time you feel more empowered. This time you feel more confident. This time you're able to attract the outcome that you really want. But it also happens because you had to have like broken down maybe a certain interior belief that you once had. So something that about yourself, the way you maybe viewed yourself or the way that you feel about yourself is suddenly going to change. It's going to change from conversations that you have with people. So this may mean that some of y'all are cutting people off. You know what I mean? What's that? The saying I heard was what is it? Cutting the nose off despite the face. I have no idea what that means, but that's what it was just coming to me. So I don't know, look that up. That may be something. I don't know. But anyway, maybe you guys are getting good at cutting people off. That's like a big pattern right now of like unexpectedly just like distancing yourself from people and you know starting to recognize because I'm away from people how much value, how much power I have in my connections. All right. So anyway, it's gonna be a drastic overhaul, yo, of y'all friendships, of y'all deeper connections. So there could be breakups. There could be like, maybe you guys quit jobs. People who you used to socialize with a lot, you guys kind of like don't talk to or don't communicate with. Some of y'all, it may be like friends all of a sudden, are just like resenting y'all, just randomly out of nowhere. You're like, what's wrong with you? What's the problem? Like they're watching you guys winning. They're watching you guys not really. Some of y'all aren't really paying them any mind. That's really the issue too. Like your life could be going well, even if it's not going well. Your life could be going well. You may not be reaching out and saying much. And because of that, people are kind of feeling like their successes, their victories, their happiness or whatever they have going on doesn't matter. Like people may be coming and share stuff that they've done, accomplishments that they've had. And you may kind of be like, okay. You know what I mean? Like you may have already experienced these things, but like this is their way of trying to connect with you. So you may not, you know what I mean? If you don't seem to be bothered or don't really care too much about it, or you don't seem to observe or listen, you know what I mean? Then there's a frustration with that. There's like a resentment towards that. Because to them, you're like, I was gonna say the icon in a way. So some of y'all are like winning in a way where people want your approval or they want to hear from you or they want acknowledgement, respect from you. So look for that type of shit. There was this other deck I wanted to use, but I'm using this for the pick a card, so I can't really use it. I gotta use some other decks because I don't want to draw any more cards for the tarot. Let me see what we got. Okay, so let me see what else we got. Leaving pieces of yourself that no longer serve your highest purpose. I already said that. I just know you guys are about to get some of the opportunities you want. Some of these may be like taboo, maybe relationships. Some of these may be third person parties. Some of y'all may be side guy, side girl. Maybe you may take on a side guy, side girl. Maybe you guys take on like taboo hobbies. You know what I mean? So like maybe as a woman, you take up boxing. That could be taboo for a woman because most women, we don't think of, or MMA, or you know what I mean? We don't normally think of women as fighters. They can be, but we don't always think of that. That's not the first thing you would think of a woman doing. Maybe you guys start, I don't know, picking up, watching, I seen somebody on YouTube watching people play the slots. So maybe you watch people play slots. I don't know, you get into like these hobbies that are around actually influential or powerful people. You guys are attracting partners through these things, through similar hobbies, interests. It says you're about to reap the fruits of your labor. Something good is waiting for you. The end of a process, a cycle, time to let go. If you're tired, you learn to rest, not quit. So it's like I said, some of y'all are gonna be taking breaks to yourselves. You guys are in like a winning period, or you're coming into one unexpectedly. It's gonna be through the conversations though that you're gonna be able to tell that you're winning. You're not gonna know it right away because like it's a tower and a queen of swords. It's a realization that comes. So, or you're gonna realize that you have power where you didn't realize that you had power all of a sudden, or influence where you didn't know that you had influence all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I didn't know that it mattered that much. I didn't know that I mattered that much. That's what you're gonna start realizing in a second. All right, so signs you guys could be dealing with could be a Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Could be these signs. I said Libra, Taurus. Could be these signs that you're gonna be interacting with during this time. But anyway, who's this for again? Oh, Aries. Ha! Aries. That was y'all reading. Thank you for rocking and rolling. Appreciate y'all for the likes, for the support, for being here. If you guys got Leo or Taurus, I'm about to do those next. All right, anyway, I'm going.